Has anyone ever told you that firewall is one of the main topics in cybersecurity? It's necessary to go through it, and as a matter of fact, I mean, it's true that it's slightly different comparing to the previous topics that we've been covering recently, but as a matter of fact, eventually we're gonna get to the point where we have to go through every single topics, even though they are convoluted a little bit, but that's fine, we have no other option. So I know that most of people are watching right now, they know the meaning of firewall and they know how does it function exactly, but I just want to make sure that everyone gets the idea. The firewall protects our computer from unauthorized access by users or applications outside of our corporate network. To make then the firewall effective, we need to define or edit firewall rules. These rules analyze the packet coming to our computer or network and compare whether specified conditions are satisfied, and then allow or denies access to our computer accordingly. Windows Firewall application enable us to configure and edit firewall rules. So within this video or tutorial, there will be 4 main parts. So basically the first part is not gonna take too much time. Basically that's our scenario. We're having here 2 computers, plug Win10 and plug DC01. First of all, what I'm going to try to do is that I will try to make sure that the connection is established between these 2 devices. Then simply I will go, because our aim is to implement the firewall within this computer. What I will be doing is all I have to do just to clear the checkbox, which is called file and printer sharing. That's all. After disabling this this box or clearing the checkbox, and then I'll try to make sure that this PC is not responding to the ping request coming from this computer. And and this is gonna be the last stage where I will be testing the firewall rule, if I mean if this functionality functions properly or not. And that will be by receiving a request timeout in this PC. Okay, sorry, from this PC, because we're pinging from that PC to this PC. So intuitively thinking that request timeout will be received in this PC. With regards to the second part, it's gonna be quite similar. They won't they will be only slightly different in terms of the technique or the approach to install the firewall rule, but the scenario remains the same. So in the second part, we're gonna be implementing the firewall rule by using the same method but with advanced security. And in this case, instead of implementing the firewall in this PC plug Win10, we'll be using it in the plug DC01. That's all. When it comes down to the part 3, we'll be configuring our firewall rule using remote desktop. It's gonna be the same scenario as well, but just to make sure that you understand that the remote desktop is built-in feature of Windows XP and later versions. So the remote desktop enables us to set up a connection with any remote computing device on our networks, as such that we can access the desktop of the computer and operate its resources as if they were local on our computer. Although similar to VPN connection, it's very true. Like a remote desktop connection gives us more control over the resources of the remote device, I guess. So basically what we'll be doing in this part, we'll be creating the rule in this computer. Similar to the part 2. We'll be creating rule in this computer to block plug DC01 from responding to any ping request coming from plug Win10. So basically what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna try to access plug Win10, and via this PC I will try to connect remotely to this device via remote connection. And then I will set up the firewall rule. And then the last part, which is I think essential and less time consuming, and the last part would be configuring the firewall rules from CMD, so it would be much better if you just remember this command. And with this command you can you have two options, whether to use off or on the last part. So with this command it allows us to deactivate the whole firewall or to activate it using on. And once we receive an OK message, it means that the firewall is switched off for all the network profiles on this PC. So yeah, let's go to the tutorial.
Baby, can't you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous. I'm falling. There's no escape. I can't wait. I need a hit. Baby, give me it. You're dangerous. I'm loving it too hard. Can't come down, losing my head, spinning round and round, round, round. Do you feel me now? With the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic and I'm sleeping under the taste of the poison. Paradise, addicted to you. You know that you're toxic. It's getting late to give you up. I took a sip from my devil's cup. Slowly it's taking over me. Too hard, can't come down. It's in the air and it's all around, round, round. Can you feel me? Now, the taste of your lips, I'm on the ride. You're toxic and I'm sleeping under the taste of the poison. Paradise, I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now, I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. Can't you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous. I'm falling. There's There's no escape, I can't wait. I need a hit, baby, give me it. You're dangerous, I'm loving it too hard, can't come down. Losing my head, spinning round and round, round, round. Do you feel me now? With the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic and I'm slipping under. Taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, but you know that you're toxic. It's getting late to give you up. I took a sip from my devil's cup. Slowly it's taking over me. Too hard, can't come down. It's in the air and it's all around, round, round. Can you feel me now? The taste of your lips, I'm on the ride. You're toxic and I'm slipping under. Taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now, I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. Baby, can't you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous, I'm falling. There's no escape, I can't wait. I need a hit, baby, give me it. You're dangerous, I'm loving it too hard, can't come down. Losing my head, spinning round and round, round, round. Do you feel me now? With the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic and I'm slipping under. Taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, but you know that you're toxic. my devils come slowly.